What's up? What's up? It's Saucy Rossy, and it was storming outside, so I thought to myself, hey, I should go outside and barbecue a steak. So come on for the ride. Make sure you like and subscribe. Join my ever-growing community, and I'll show you how I cook my steaks to this beautiful, we'll call it rare, medium rare. I like it right in between that point. So we're going to start off, make sure it's snowing outside, and we're going to go get our charcoal grill all prepped and ready to go. Now, normally, I don't have my charcoal baskets filled with charcoal, but where it was really cold the night before, I didn't go clean things out afterwards. So I throw my fire starters in underneath my charcoal chimney. Then I grab my royal oak lump charcoal. I really like this stuff. It burns at a high heat, high temperature, and it's just good. You can see there, one of the larger clumps keeps getting caught trying to come out. I like that. I like when my charcoal has big clumps in it. You know, sometimes you buy charcoal and it's all broken down, just dust. I don't like that, and I find royal oak, normally comes through good. So get my charcoal chimney all filled up here, and then I go ahead and light up my fire starters. Now, it is winter here in Canada, so you can see there I have to throw in 2 or 3 sticks to really get things going, but it does work. Nothing to worry about. Let's go ahead and season up our steak now. So I clear off a little bit of space, throw down the cutting board, and I'm going to get this thing all done up. I got a nice strip loin steak today. Now, looking at it in this video, I probably should have taken the time to clean up the fat cap a little bit. It's a bit messy there, but what can you do? I'm going to hit it with some Cusocuts Gravel and Dirt. I find this stuff does a great job for building a perfect crust on steaks. So when I'm seasoning my steak out by the barbecue, what I normally do is I just dump things kind of wildly like this. Then I use the actual cutting board to season the remainder of the steak. Give things a good rub in, pet it in, rub that around, move it around, make sure to get all those sides covered. And as you can see here, this steak is getting nice and coated. This is looking pretty good. So, now it's just patience. We're going to get this all seasoned up. And remember, when you're rubbing in rubs, you don't want to actually rub it in. You want to pet it in. So we're waiting for this charcoal chimney to get fired up. Patience is key. That's what matters. So while you're waiting for your barbecue to get ready, it's pretty typical that you just kind of, come out and enjoy the snow. That's what's important. Just enjoying yourself. Cooking steak in the winter in Canada. So as I laid there in that snow, enjoying the warmth, and then I realized my charcoal chimney's ready. So grab that, throw it down, make sure things are ready to go, get the grill fired up. You can see here, it's just a cool shot of my grill with all the ice and stuff melting off. But eventually we hit roughly about 500 degrees on the grill. So I decided to pull off the lid, throw down the steak, and get the searing process going. Now, if you're wondering how I cook my strip loin steaks, this is what I normally do. I use direct heat. I try to not flip it all that often. You will have seen in my other videos recently cooking steak, I did flip it a bunch, but that's not the end of the world. I'm just trying different techniques. So today, I'm only going to flip it like once or twice and just let this try and build a nice crust. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it on to indirect heat, and I'm going to try and bring it up to roughly 125. That's what I'm looking for. I'm aiming for rare. Then when I rest it, I'm hoping it kind of comes up to like 132, 135, something like that, like rare, medium rare. So we'll see how this goes. As well, when I move it on to indirect heat, my plan is to position it so that the fat cap is very close to the charcoal beds, but not directly over top. This will help allow the steak to continue to render, but it will also just kind of make it so that it doesn't overcook, right? That's really important here. So there was my first flip. The crust probably could have been built a little bit better, but at the same time, I'm not too disappointed in it. This steak looks absolutely delicious, and I'm having a lot of fun just cooking outside in this storm. You can see in this video here, there's a little bit of wind. That's kind of like giving a little bit of breath to my fire, kind of stoking it a little bit. So I actually like that. Not to mention all these little flurries that are going by. It's just cute. Just nice this time of year with Christmas and whatnot. I just really like it. It's really enjoyable. This is a very nice vibe, this atmosphere. Yeah, cooking on your barbecue in the backyard, it's just a great thing sometimes, right? Just like liking and subscribing to my channel. It's winter time. I'm going to be doing a lot more cooks outside and storms like this, so I highly suggest you like and subscribe, join my ever-growing community, comment below, let me know how you like your steak. Let me know if you think I didn't cook this steak enough or if you think I overcooked it. I'm always interested to hear how my community likes their food. But yes, anyway, I'm out here on my Napoleon charcoal grill. You know me. Got my Royal Oak lump charcoal fired up. With all that wind blowing through, you can really see that heat from those embers. It's kicking up lots of flame, kissing that steak. This is exactly what I wanted. Oops, dropped it there. Anyway, so that crust is just coming up perfect. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing here, so I'm getting it ready for the next flip, continuing the sear on the other side. So when you're cooking your steaks, what's really good and important to watch for is the seasoning on the outside. Seasonings are a good indicator if you're burning everything or not because, well, they burn earlier than the steak. So if you're seeing them starting to burn, just be cautious. There are a lot of steaks, though, with seasoning that you can burn. So it's not always the end of the world, but, check it out. Anyway, this is the pen I'm going to be using. It's by ThermoPro, and it's an instant read thermometer. It's pretty awesome. You can see here, we stick it in some snow, and it instantly drops in temperature. Pretty badass. Yeah, these thermometers are really helpful and really useful when you're cooking outside this time of year, making sure you're hitting the right temperatures. So I thought I'd just check the temperature really quick. We're at about 70 degrees, so we got about quite the ways to go here, about 60 degrees or so. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said earlier in the video, and rotate my steak. Now the fat cap is going to be facing over to the charcoals, just like I said. And my hope is that it will continue just to kind of render down from that heat. And here I am just a little bit later on, just giving a quick update, check-in. We're at about 100 or so, no, maybe 90, there, yeah. So one end of the steak is cooking a little bit faster than the other. That's good to know. That instant read thermometer shows me that, right? But anyway, I'm out here in a snowstorm. I got my ThermoPro instant read thermometer. It doesn't even matter how cold it is outside, if it's snowing or whatever. This thing is super reliable. It's constantly reading the temperature properly. Super helpful when I'm cooking steaks. I really like this. This thermometer is fantastic. This instant read pen just sticks out so easily. Check it out. Boom. Stick that into like briskets, pulled pork, whatever you need. I'm using it for steak, but super efficient, super effective. All right, so it's been a few minutes now, maybe 5 or so, and let's go back and check it. We're checking roughly in the center, and we're hitting, 132, 133. Okay, yeah, time for me to pull this off. I was not looking to cook it that far. Like I said earlier, I was looking for 125, but hopefully that's because I was checking the temperature a little bit closer to the thin end of the steak. So let's cut into this and let's see the result. Like I said, I was looking for a rare, and there you have it. As it flips down, I hit that rare, medium rare, just like I wanted. That ThermoPro instant read thermometer really helped me hit that perfect temp. You can use the link below in the description of the video, along with the code ThermoPro20, and you can get 20% off your order over $30 now on any instant read thermometers on their site. Anyway, check out this unbelievable steak. This looks wonderful. I'm psyched about this. So I wasn't 100% certain how it was going to turn out since it was a snowstorm or not, but I had this chili lime sea salt that I've been thinking about for a little bit now. Just look at that. Oh, that looks unreal. I really enjoy salts. finishing salts for steaks, anything really. And this is just the perfect combination. That little chili heat along with the savory saltiness. Oh, just to die for. I mean, look at these. Each of these are just a wonderful little bite. Let me know in the comments below. Is this cooked enough for you? Is this too cooked for you? Would you enjoy a bite of this? Do you think adding the sea salt was the right choice? Check this out though. I think these are just gorgeous. I'm blown away by how good this looks. Like, here, let's go in for a little bit closer of a look. Let's grab one of these and check it out. Yeah, see, this guy's looking wonderful. Look at that. The color, that red hue, the salts there. Oh, holy cow. I am just in heaven right now. And I really enjoy steak frite. So I did some homemade fries. Just nothing special, but I served the steak up with them, and it was just a wonderful lunch. I served my wife and myself both this. We both really enjoyed this. Check it out. Here it is plated up. It's nothing special, just a couple slices of steak and some homemade French fries, roasted in the oven. Oh, 10 out of 10. This meal was fantastic. Thanks again for watching my recipes videos. I hope you're liking and subscribing, enjoying my ever-growing community, and trying to wrangle up all you home cooks out there so we can give each other advice in my comments. If you think I cooked this correctly or incorrectly, please let me know below. If you'd take a bite, I'm interested to know that as well. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Make sure you're staying safe this holiday season and enjoying yourself as well. And remember, guys, barbecue for life.